$50 for a child's ticket? Pfft, there's like 2 displays back here. Welcome back, everyone. Glow Bunny here, and today we're going to make our way to Mount Moon. On the last episode, we took down Brock and realized that, we wasted so much time training a Butterfree that did not learn Confusion. So, you know what? We're just gonna forget that happened and maybe just go, training one Charmander into a Charizard is all we need, right? He's almost close to evolving, right? It's a shame, though, because I remember, putting in the time for Butterfree when I was younger, but, not this time, I suppose. So we're just gonna be knocking out these bug Pokemon real quick with fire. Bugs are weak to fire. And I'm going to resist the urge to battle every NPC, because, when it comes to RPGs, I always like to, get all the experience I can, but, I don't think it's necessary in this playthrough. Wait, he said, oh right, he's not wrong, with the, he said, shorts. I remember, when I was a kid, I used to wear shorts, a lot more than I do pants. Now I rarely wear them. It's kind of, is it weird, I never, wore, too much, fashion-wise, but, I always used to switch. For, a year straight, I wear nothing but shorts, and then for, the next year, I wear nothing but pants, when I was growing up. Unless it was, a formal event, in which case I had to wear pants no matter what. You know what? Shorts are comfy. I need to wear them again. Ooh, and Natsu grew to level 16. All these Pokemon sprites look different too. And I know they're supposed to, but I'm just a lot more familiar with the Pokemon Yellow sprites. Alright, and there we go. And I believe, I made a bunch of mistakes on assumptions before, but yeah, okay, level 16 is when they evolve. Don't press B. There we go, Charmeleon, nice. Speaking of pressing B, some people still believe in that superstition where, if you press down B in a Pokemon game, you still get, a increased chance of catching them, and it's well, I mean, I used to think that too as a little kid, because, it's just, when you're older you realize it's just HP and status and the ball that you're using, and that's it. So, I don't know, sometimes when I'm catching Pokemon I still can't help but, press down B. I never really liked Charmeleon's sprite from the back. It just looks like a very generic, dinosaur-looking thing with a horn on its back, and I don't know, I just think it's too plain. Charmeleon from the front's cool looking, but just the back sprite, I never liked it. It reminds me of a younger Dragonite. And we're growing levels like crazy. We're not gonna be training our Pidgey, and Butterfree is only good in the, I don't know, beginning game, so we'll see if we decide to do anything with him. But right now we're just pushing our way through this route because, oh, we're getting its bug Pokemon. And one snake. Oh, we did see a Rattata. Oh, I never knew this, but there technically is a youngster Joey challenge where it's you beat the entire game with just nothing but a Rattata. That wasn't him, it was it's a different youngster, but it's wow, I don't know how you do that. Isn't your Rattata supposed to be level 100 by the end of the game? And if you're not using cheats, then there's just a lot of grinding. But I don't know anything about it.
Oh, we can skip you. Alright, cool.
I love this music when I was growing up. She's you're on an adventure. Alright, and here we're coming up on Mount Moon. Do you think it's gonna... Nah, it's probably not, but I was gonna say, do you think it's gonna be revisited in Pokemon Moon? Because between this video and the last, Pokemon Sun and Moon were announced. It's this is technically called Mount Moon, and there's a lot of Sun and Moon related Pokemon, Cresselia and Solrock, Lunatone, stuff, Pokemon like that. So, do you need to deposit anything? Nah. I don't know why I even came here. Ooh, that clipboard I always wanted to read, but... Huh. Alright. I guess it's just him being informed by Team Rocket. Remember when they used to be bad guys? Remember when they... Remember how they were the bad guys. Alright. Mount Moon Tunnel Entrance. Everyone's favorite cave because it has everyone's favorite Pokemon. It's a bloodsucker. That's kind of scary if you think about it. If you want to see a Zubat in real life, it would scare you. It's like the signs, the Pokedex entries, like, ah! It's gonna, like, you know, bite me. But, nothing we can't handle. I hope you like that, and, you know, you can get used to it. The cave's full of them. Even though it's not, what? Wow, I think I triggered that guy. Ooh, rock. Oh, right, it's Nidoking that can knock it out, so I can't. Sneak up on me? You stuck up on me! You, like, ran towards me. You nerd? Super nerd wants to fight. What is a super nerd? Just... I mean, like, his sprite's just, like, crawling on the floor. Right, there's no steel typing, so fire's just gonna do, like, average damage. Right. So many new typings and, like, physical and special attacks and, you know, stuff like that. You know, I used to be a lot more heavily into the video games before I, like, discovered the card game. But with the release of Pokemon Sun and Moon coming out later this year, I'm definitely gonna get back into, like, the video game scene. It's, like, be a lot more competitive. I have to relearn, like, all the natures and, like, IVs and, you know, breeding and all that cool stuff, but... Gen 1, I think it's different, yeah. There's no special defense stat, there's just, like, one special stat, and also... like, it's... Like, the first two generations, I believe, have a DV system instead of, like, an IV system. Alright. All this free stuff, yeah. Nice, rare candy. And... Escape rope. Cool. Escape rope can be used to, switch your Pokemon out of the active... Oh, sorry, I'm thinking of, the card game. Whoops. See, I play the card game a lot more. Escape rope in the video game, I guess, just gets you out of caves. So it's kind of like, teleport with Abra, something like that. I think it only works in caves. Correct me if I'm wrong. It could be some other second thing. Hey, Moonstone! Those are gonna be important in, like, Pokemon Moon, right? I'm definitely gonna be picking a Pokemon Moon over Sun, just because, like, I'm more of, like, a night owl, and the Sun, you know, I hate it. I just don't like sunlight, so, you know, I'm gonna go Pokemon Moon. Tell me what you guys like think about Pokemon Sun and Moon. All we got was just, like, the announcement. We didn't really get any specific things. I think we got, like, a wire drawing of, like, a new bird Pokemon and maybe some focus on vehicles and, like, what the Pokemon Center is gonna look like. But other than that, we just got the announcement. Speaking of the announcements, Nintendo's been leaking a lot of stuff, you know. I wonder if the, I'm just wondering, but, like, since they had 2 Nintendo Directs in, like, the past month, do you think, like, just because the trademark logo thing was leaked that they did the Nintendo Direct early? Maybe the Pokemon announcement would have been done, like, at the end of the second Pokemon Direct. Maybe. Who knows? Leech Life. Oh, yeah. That's not really a good attack even at the beginning of the game. But, another thing about, like, because I believe Leech Life is, like, a bug-type move, right? Like, they didn't have... I mean, they had an average amount of typings for Pokemon Generation 1, but they didn't really utilize a bunch of them. Like, the only Dragon line in the game is, like, Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite, and, like, the only Ghost Pokemon are, like, Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar. So that's just, like, a waste of 2 typings right there. And Psychic was overpowered because, it didn't really have a weakness. I think in the anime it had a ghost weakness, but, I don't think, Ooh. Oh, right, I forgot this is not a speedrun. It could be exploring the cave. Oh, well. I'm just gonna keep going forward then. But, I don't know, it just seems like a waste, because Bug is useful against Psychic, but there aren't that many good, like, Bug Pokemon, right? There's like, what, Butterfree, Beedrill, and maybe Venomoth, and that's like... I'm sure there's more, but, like, I mean, the best of, it's just, I don't know. So, that's why, like, Psychic Pokemon repeat. Oh, right, but back to what I was saying, are Ghost moves effective against Psychic? I know in the newer generations there are in the video games, but I'm talking about, like, first generation. I don't remember. So I'm looking forward, you know, to finding that out soon. Or not soon, but rather later in this game. Well, I missed a chance to, like, explore the cave. Because I never do that. In the speedrun, I always just... Not Pokemon Red. I'm learning how to speedrun Pokemon Yellow, if that wasn't, like, made apparent. But, I just go past everything, so... That was my one shot. Oh, no. It's not really important. Alright, these fossils. Okay! I don't know why this guy's guarding the fossils, but I guess he just wants them both. That's another thing that bothered me too. It's like, why can't you take both fossils? I know there's a guy standing next to you and, you know, he's just, you know, we're sharing and stuff, but like in other future games, it's like, if you don't pick this fossil, it sinks into the ground, and it's like, aww. I mean, can't I use both hands or something? But no. I mean, obviously it's to encourage you to, like, trade or buy both games to get all that, but, you know, that's cool. Speaking of buying both games, like, when Fire Emblem Fates, I don't know, I'm getting off topic here, but when Fire Emblem Fates, came to the North America, like, when they, well, actually just months ago, when they announced that there were 2 versions of the game, it's like, you know, I'm glad it's not like Pokemon, right? Because, like, if you buy one version of Pokemon, you basically just, you know, there's no point in buying the second one. It's basically the same experience, just you're getting the same story, just maybe with different teams or something, and, like, the differences are so minor. The only reason you'd ever want, like, the other copy is because, you know, just to get all the Pokemon. Well, Lord Helix, you know, sounds promising, but I'm gonna go with, like, one of my childhood instincts and go with... What? Kabuto? Actually, Kabuto sucks. Oh, right, this is... I thought this is Aerodactyl. Oh, well. Yeah, I guess we'll go Lord Helix. Sure, why not? And he picks up the other one. Alright, cool. And we are off. A Mount Moon. Team Rocket would usually stop us there, but I guess not. And we didn't run into a Clefairy. So here we are. And we're now about to enter Cerulean City. Wow. But back to what I was saying about Fire Emblem Fates, it's like 2 different stories. I'd love to stream that, I just don't have like a capture card. But I'm like almost done with the Birthright playthrough. I'm gonna soon start the Conquest route, so that's cool. And then we can play Revelations and then like all the DLC, and it's like a lot of that's like taking my time. But here we are in Cerulean City. I always like Pokemon Yellow because it changed the color to like blue, but I guess, you know, this is Pokemon Red, so everything just stays red. So thank you guys for watching, and on the next episode, we will be tackling Nugget Bridge, where we will once again face our rival, Gary. I mean, Tierno! Of course, his name's not Gary. Who's Gary? So thank you guys for watching, and until next time.